the day and have it in the bank. No reason not to.
She's got 2 of those casts a day that you guys could utilize. She's got some good stuff.
Yeah, so we'll take Adara with us. And Adara and Asla.
Adara, Asla, Adora.
And Mark.
And Mark. That'll be a good crew.
Be able to get things done, fuck up shit along the way.
We
Yeah,
have AAA
absolutely.
and Mark.
Oh, God.
AAA and Dad.
AAA and Dad.
That's more accurate.
Oh, man.
Welcome back to Mad King, everybody.
Yo, whoa.
Hello.
It's been a little over a week.
Just noises.
Because we missed last week, this is our anniversary stream.
Yeah.
For Mad King. We made it a year.
Been a whole year.
Yeah.
Trucking along.
For both D&D House
All
and
of
Mad
us
King
made it a
specifically.
year, guys.
Yeah.
Look at you go.
Look at all of us
So
here
proud of us
completely
all.
We've been so
unchanged
glad to have
and
you here the
original.
entire time,
Entire
dog.
time, guys.
The entire time.
Oh, man.
That didn't work.
A whole ass year. Look at us go.
Yeah, you guys are at the bottom of Saturday, the 28th of March or whatever, of May.
So how long have we been going, like, in the campaign? Like,
A couple months?
3 months, something like that.
3 months. All right.
You guys,
Fucking shit up, man.
you guys came in. I think it's like just after
Trucking.
Valentine's Day that I tend to start the campaign. It's like February 20th or some bullshit like that.
We're trucking
Alright,
along.
Fucking trucking along, dudes.
Yeah,
It's March 28th. Okay.
making some time,
Indeed.
making some
That's my
friends,
birthday.
making some decisions.
It's your birthday.
So
It's
many
March
decisions,
28th.
so many
Oh,
friends.
so your birthday is in
Only
several
one
days.
person fed
Yeah,
to a
it's on
troll.
Monday.
Oh, well, happy early birthday.
Wait, your actual birthday in real life isn't a
Yeah.
couple of days in real life,
On
or
Monday.
isn't a couple of days in Mad King?
In real life.
Both.
Okay.
Well, the answer is
No,
both.
I turned 22 on Monday.
Oh,
Fuck, you're
happy
her
early birthday.
baby.
I know, right?
God
I know.
damn
It
it.
hurts your soul.
Yes.
It's okay, T. We're still here.
I'm with you, Donald.
We'll represent the old folks.
Yeah.
Go team back pain.
Hey, at least I got a reason for my back pain.
I'm not there yet, and I don't want to get there, but I will.
Lift heavy things regularly. It's good for you.
That's what I do
No,
at work as
I
well. It's
refuse.
just lift.
Refuse.
We last left off, you guys are at the very tail end of the day. Everybody was packing it in. You did a little strategizing with the NPCs, had your little round table come to. There was a little bit of drama at the table. Life was good.
Drama?
Yeah, well, more so with the apprentices. Maria
Oh yeah,
was
you said
Oh,
yeah.
I
You
did
told
do that.
you sent
Maria.
Maria
Yeah.
on her destiny, and she caved,
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that.
trying to make her lay claim
caved.
to a boy that she met
She fell apart.
a couple weeks ago,
Straight
and
crumbled.
is known for a total of a couple of days because she also left for like a month in the middle of that time.
You know,
She's doing great.
when you know, you know.
When you know, you know.
You know?
Take your time in relationships, folks.
No, rush in, get your heart broken, try again.
Dive
Rinse and
head
repeat.
first, find out it's 6 inches, break your neck.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh fuck.
I usually find out in 2, but you know.
Yeah. Luck has not been my main attribute. And just as everybody was about to pack it in, and right at the tail end of the drama, May returned. And that was where we last left off.
Fucking finally.
She came bursting through the door. What's up, bitches?
Indeed.
And here you find yourselves, as she just kind of is covered in some kind of oil, some kind of petroleum product, and just stares upon you.
Is she usually
that-
covered in
Oh.
oil? Or
Who
is this a new thing?
is that?
Or less.
This is our new friend,
Less so.
East.
Hi, Ise. It's a pleasure to meet you. She goes and offers her hand. You just kind of
Awkwardly like that too, yeah. Hey.
I can get down with the awkward thing.
She's down with that.
So May, where you been?
Oh, just back at the workshop. I had, like I said, a big project to do. It didn't take me near as long as I thought it was going to. I'm actually here a couple weeks early.
Care to share any details? What you're working on?
Oh, no, I can't.
No, fair enough. Well,
See, military secrets.
huh?
Yeah, for
Which military?
the Citadel,
Oh,
the entire town,
okay. Nah, that's fine. We're not worried about that.
the place I work for.
Yeah, fair. So,
I'm technically a government agent. Is that impressive to you? What's he impressed by?
how much can you bench?
Right now, I don't have a whole lot of magical energy stored up, but after a couple nights on the town, I could pretty easily make 3-4.
Well,
Good to know.
so you finished with that project, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Want to start on a new one?
Do I want to start on a new project? For you?
Yes. It's a pretty hefty one.
Oh, is it?
Indeed.
You do have pretty hefty ones.
I'm sorry, is she usually this oily?
Most of the time, yeah.
Okay.
She makes things explode. But,
Usually it's a design flaw, but I work them out.
emphasis on usually. So, think you can make me up some armor?
Oh, of course.
Do you think that you can make me up some armor that has a haste enchantment permanently bound to it?
That's a relatively easy one. You want to use that gem that you've got for that?
Indeed, I do.
I could make that happen.
Awesome.
I spend some of my off time studying the one that you left with me.
Perfect. How long do you think it will take?
Well, you just want full plate with a haste enchantment.
Negative. Also with made out of mithril.
See, there's always a catch. Oh, something like that. I'd have to travel back to the workshop, acquire proper materials, write out the paperwork. There's always the matter of payment.
Oh yeah, I have that.
And then actual fabrication, maybe a couple of weeks.
You know, we have an invasion coming. I don't know if you noticed, but this town is ours
do
now.
you?
Yeah.
Well, when I came to the bar, that nice, awkward gentleman that's just way too scrawny for my taste told me that you guys had moved to the big main place. So.
Yeah. Got a nice little setup up there.
Yeah,
pretty
absolutely. It's quaint.
Yeah, gets the job done.
Yes, you do.
I'm uncomfortable.
You'll get used to
We
it.
had worked out the gold price for this previously.
Totally did.
So go ahead and mark that down.
Literally,
can,
I have no money now.
Send May away on her mission.
Okay.
But before that, you owe her quite the night,
Yeah.
as per your contract.
Yeah.
Contract.
So, big guy, what's your story?
Oh, where to start? I was born in the middle of the tundra.
Oh, that's steamy.
It was actually quite cold from betwixt my mother's thighs. And then I'm gonna like blow the
You make a little
frostbite.
ice.
Yeah.
Oh, you're one of those cold-hearted guys.
Yeah, a little bit, you could say that.
Play the bad boy role.
Depends on the day.
I could heat you up sometime.
Whatever gets the job done.
Oh, I'm all about getting jobs done. And immediately, like, Zuma starts getting a little uppity.
I'm gonna like start scrambling. Okay.
She kind of approaches through. Zuma grabs your arm, comes up like behind you, and tries to take your arm. Actually, under Huntress law, I have
I'm gonna push her off
a claim
when she's
laid to
doing
it.
that.
Yeah, you're trying to like, she's trying to hook on just about as best as she can.
You not touch me? We're not a thing.
Oh, well, fantastic. She's like, I claimed you under legal right. And May just like,
So
Dagger
I say
stares
that
towards her.
both of you guys fight for it. I'd love to see that.
Wait, what do I have to say?
Just.
They both just like hold their fingers out.
I do as well. Just away for a little bit.
But what if I don't want to do it?
No. They're doing the fighting. They're doing the fighting.
He says, actually, I don't have to challenge the claim at all, seeing that we are outside of the Huntress's land. And as any trained Huntress from the South would know, as she's just like staring daggers at Zuma, all laws and regulations around the forced marriage system of the Huntresses are null and void in any other kingdom's territory to keep peace.
Oh!
And Zuma just like rocks back. She's like, well, I haven't been able to get him across the border yet, but
Not going to.
she kind of backs down a little bit, and May just starts going and saddling up next to you.
What does that mean?
Gets closer, little
Okay.
shoulder nudge,
It means exactly what it said.
looks up into your deep blue eyes with her awkward golden cross-haired pupils.
Oh, she's a succubus, dude. Just thought.
Oh, she's a succubus.
Yep.
Don't you have a wife?
Betrothed.
See,
Fiance.
just
Not
betrothed.
quite married yet.
Don't worry about it.
Oh fuck.
I mean, I'm kind of worried about it, though. Kind of worried. Thank you.
Oh no, I only suck magical energy. Well,
What? God damn.
as far as life forces go, you won't die from it. That's an old wives' tale. Unless I so desire.
Okay.
But I'm always looking for new, big, strong men to help me with my work.
Sure. Maybe sometime later.
He reaches out her hand for you to shake.
Yeah, probably not, though. I'm gonna, like, get up. I don't know, I'm gonna just leave.
I could make you beautiful weapons.
I won't lie, bro. Her
Turn
weapons
around.
do kind of slap.
Like the Shaq meme, like.
Oh fuck.
What kind of weapons we talking here?
What do you use?
Greatsword.
Easy.
It's a lot bigger than me, though.
That's fine.
Something.
I'm sure it is a lot bigger than you.
A lot of things are.
We can get you some upgrades, I'm sure.
Interesting. Well, we'll talk about this later.
Sleep on it.
I'm gonna go do 2,000
And then later on
push-ups.
me, as you like turn to walk away.
Hey, May, are you done like flirting with all the dudes?
I'm gonna go talk to my bear.
She like squints at Raymond for a brief moment. Later. Yeah.
So, like, I damaged this leg. Wanna take a look at it for me real quick?
I guess I could.
Thank you.
I don't usually do prosthetic technicians, but I'm more than trained.
Perfect.
Give her rocket boosters.
Please don't.
Do you desire rocket boosters?
One rocket, just like.
You're no fun.
There's only one of them. Like, I don't think
sure-
it would work.
I'm
well.
sure she could tweak it enough to where it would. Imagine being a monk with fucking rocket boosters.
Or you could just use the fucking rocket boost, kick someone in the face.
Yo.
Like that kid in My Hero.
Yo.
What's his name?
Ida.
Ida? Those are engines, though. It's not like actually rocket.
Well, like same concept.
I mean, like,
Okay.
that's not bad.
Propel the motion forward, you know.
You do what you want.
You pop off your leg?
Yeah.
She'll take it into the workshop for a little bit.
Gross.
She'll rework some of the dents, replace a couple of the finer parts that have been damaged. Oil. You know, lots of oil.
Makes sense. Yeah,
Lots of
thank you.
Yeah, of course.
always a lot of
Anytime, really. Do consider paying me back some way.
Oh, God. How? What do you want?
Well,
Come on.
you do know what I am.
Yes.
And I'm all oozles tonight, but Tomorrow, it seems like I'm free.
Check your
Let me
pages.
check my schedule.
Let me see if
pencil
I-
away.
Just checking my
Movies
schedule.
some things
Put
around.
like 40 gold on the table. Like that'll.
That'll cover it.
I can change my looks.
I don't.
You guys aren't that fun. If it wasn't for Uzel and occasionally Haraway, I wouldn't come around anymore.
Oh,
Where
by the
is he,
way,
by the
he's gone, but he's also a halfling now. Yeah.
A little bit of fire erupts from her hand, this little pink flame, and this scroll of paper appears, and then it just cinders.
So all I gotta do is get out of this. To get out of this contract, just not be an orc.
Let's not be strong and attractive.
Good. I mean, good to know. Future reference.
Cut off your.
Well,
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I guess you could.
I don't need to get out of the contract that bad.
I mean, May plays for both teams, obviously. So
She's a succubus. She
Yeah.
can be both teams.
yeah.
She can be whatever.
Be both
She can be whatever
teams.
team she desires.
So I mean, cutting off the pain is like, is it really gonna solve anything?
No,
No.
probably not.
No.
It might hurt the prospect, but
Yeah.
the night passes.
I talked to my.
Yeah. Yeah, you go outside to work out, and he's just kind of sitting out by the door. You come out in a bit of a huff, and he goes, "Rough day."
Yeah. Uncomfortable day.
Mm. Hey, I've been smelling. There's this place just on the north side of the wall. They're making this like nut paste tonight. It
Yeah.
smells amazing, and I bet they've just got it like locked in some shed right now. I bet they've all gone to bed.
Think about taking a nut paste?
You want to go binge eat your feelings away?
You know what? I like your thinking sometimes. You got a name?
Very good thinking. Hat.
We don't really do that a lot. No,
You want a name?
sure, just don't make it stupid.
How about Chad?
No! Don't name this bear Chad.
Name him Chad.
That's a pretty normal name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty.
Damn it.
It's a strong name. Name carries
Nvidia
a
just
strong
shudders
job.
somewhere.
You're like just laying down to bed. You just start violently
Yeah.
shaking for a moment.
I would
Something
love
bad,
to go
something
binge
really
eat
bad.
nut paste with you.
Add the bear.
God damn it.
And with that, he is named.
And then if you get like a fucking.
And you take him outside of the wall, and you guys go raid some relatively large farms
Hell yeah.
storehouse, and it's just like fresh jars of peanut butter.
Hell yeah. Delicious.
Yeah,
We'll just take some of that.
getting all of it.
Yeah.
Nut paste
So,
is the least
so you
appetizing
need to
way
get
describe
some
that.
sort of like
How else would a bear
something
describe it?
enchantment to where you can cast like enlarge person on the bear, and then like when you send him into battle, you can yell "Go Giga Chad."
Giga Chad, I choose you.
Like he's just Chad, and then you cast that spell on him, then he's Giga Chad.
I would love to eat myself till I'm constipation.
So I am constipation.
You do so.
Yeah. Yeah.
At one point, Chad like puts a paw on your leg, and he's like, "Hey, man, hibernation's like a long ways away. You don't need to go too heavy.
Relax, my guy.
Right.
You've got hands. Like, we can take some of this home."
We could. It's just a lot to think about, man.
Yeah. What happened, my guy?
That succubus, she wanted me. It was.
Jesus.
What is a succubus, and wanted you to do what?
But she wants to mate with me.
My man.
No, but I already have a mate.
It is the season. It is the season, my guy.
But I already have a chosen mate.
Like,
See, it's a little different in human culture than bear culture.
can humans only like mate once a season?
No, we only
Do
choose
your
one mate.
balls only work like once?
No. We only choose. They only work for one mate. After that, they shrivel up and they don't work anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
we only got the one.
Why don't you just tell her that you're already shriveled?
Because she's a succubus.
I don't know what that's a word, my guy.
It's you know that the beta bear daughter,
Uh-huh.
one that everyone, you know,
Yeah.
that, but like smart.
What?
What
What words just came out of your mouth, Donald?
Yeah, I'm talking bear.
Unforgivable.
He like rolls back onto his, like sits down kind of like a person. And just, he just grabs another jar of peanut butter and hands it your way.
Thank you. You ever play patty cake, man?
No, I've actually never had a cake.
Do you want to play patty cake?
Sure.
Mishama starts showing him patty cake.
Yeah. You sit in this farmer's shed and eat peanut butter and play patty cake with your bear.
Bet. Can I roll for bear?
What do you mean roll for bear?
I don't know, just like prove my relationship with.
You're maxed out on
Max.
relationship.
Oh, I am maxed out on it.
As far as like statistics are
That's why he's
concerned.
sitting
You
here
don't have to
eating
roll anymore.
jars of peanut
now
butter
it's
with you.
just role play.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Good guy. Good guy, Chad.
You guys awaken in the morning.
It's really is gonna go rifle through
Oozle, you do not awaken in the morning.
Oh.
Your body needs time.
like papers, and I'm gonna go talk to Raymond and see if he's found any more information when he's been looking through all the papers to try to figure out like more information on exactly where this camp could potentially.
You always wake up relatively late, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You come out and most of the girls are up and at 'em, just starting to get some breakfast. Some of them are at the tail end of breakfast. There is some giggling. And you hear Oozle's name passed around a couple of times, and this new girl, May.
Oh, fuck.
24 perception. Does
Well-
Zelly know what's going on?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Gossiping about the previous night.
Cool.
You're just lucky you were too drunk to hear it and be kept awake.
What's being said? Anything?
Oh, just some of the usual. There is a little bit out of Frida where it's like, I can't have a boyfriend, but Oozle just gets to do that all night kind of thing.
Is this at the Bailey?
Bitch, I am your father.
Or
Yeah, this is at the Bailey.
okay, cool.
Adara doesn't quite seem to fully understand
bar, so
the
I'll take it.
situation, and the girls are having a little bit of a fun time kind of teasing her about it, dancing around the subject.
How many jars of peanut butter can I bring back?
You got a bag of holding, right?
Donald.
As far as what's left over
robbing
after
these farmers blind.
Butter, bro.
after you and the bear ravaged
I'll
the
take-
stalks, there's probably still
Leave
a couple
him some
dozen
gold or
jars.
something. Jesus.
I'll grab like 20 jars of
Oh
butter.
my God.
They're just about out now. You're leaving maybe like
I'll leave them
5-7 jars.
I'll leave them a sack of 100 gold right there.
You can
And
just
then
put a sack of 100 gold like in the middle of the floor.
Yeah,
There's like
middle.
broken clay pots and
Yeah,
stuff
and like the ones that are like
everywhere.
the finger scoop out of.
Yeah.
Yeah. That seems good.
There's like very obvious. There's like bear claw rake marks on the walls and shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and
Just
I want my
set that
my
sack
insignia
down.
that I drew. I want it like crumpled up and thrown in the.
It's like all scribbled out and it's just like
Yeah,
scroll that, and then stupid written on it in charcoal. Crumple up and pucked in the corner, and then you just leave a sack of 100 gold pieces.
Sack of 100 gold. I'll write a note too.
What does the note say?
This is for your peanut butter. Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really
Yeah.
Simple but
I mean,
effective.
it's way more than the peanut butter's worth. So.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. There you go. You remodel that whole shed for that. Super easy. They're gonna have to.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to bring
Yeah,
back
you
some
go
peanut
seek
butter.
out Raymond. Yeah, I was able to go through some old maps here this morning, and there are some general pointers that we have. If you guys want to pull out the map. You would grab the map.
Grab the map. Grab the map.
Quite.
One of the maps.
Which one do you want?
The laminated one.
Yeah, same reason.
Indeed.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
Quiet.
You gotta turn it.
I always forget which way it goes.
And get it centered more on the area we need. Man, those lights glare on that bad. What we've been able to find, everybody knows the location of the Lone Tower. From what I've read up about the camp, it serves next to the Lone Tower because that is just kind of the arcane powerhouse of the Legion Wall. Now, there are humongous cliffs that come up alongside the river to the south end of it, making the land very nasty, horribly impassable, and not as easily defended against invasion as the northern end. So if the camp is going to be anywhere, I would assume that it would be somewhere in this region here, north of the tower. That can, reasonably put you guys down to a couple days worth of area to search. You are going to have to make your way, though, all the way up the road past Bronze Shire into some of those small towns and municipalities to find out which one has been converted into this area. Now, my old keep used to sit just north of there. I was much closer to the foothills of the mountains, though, and that would be a couple days' journey away from there, so I don't think that I have any kind of local expertise on exactly where it would be. I would say that this is your guys' best bet.
Okay. Did you see any other, towers or fortresses on the way there that we're going to potentially come across?
I spent a small amount of time at Fort Resort when I was in the military. That is located just inside here. It is the only fort technically within the Great Plains. My old keep has been converted into a much more sturdy, defensible position, but like I said, that is up far north along the feet of the Iron Mountains. And as far as what I've read for things, I don't see anything else. I trained back in Iron Shire back when I was a kid, and then was sent out and spent most of my time with the National Guard kind of roving around the towns.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. Anything else I can be of service?
Any guesses on how many people are going to be, or how many people we might have to fight in the Lone Tower?
Inside the Lone Tower?
Mm-hmm.
I do not recommend. They keep an entire arcane core there of no less than a couple hundred mages, as well as at least one full Legion station there at every time. Being such an arcane powerhouse as well, it's very common for them to use the monstrosities that the Mad King makes as well. If you're looking for softer military targets, the town of Bronze Shire itself does not actually possess any keeps or fortresses, from my remembrance. It has walls around the town, but they are mostly decorative as there are no gatehouses to the north or south.
Okay.
Now, I haven't stepped foot inside of Bronze Shire. That's just what I've heard from spending time in the surrounding areas. The people say the folks there are strange.
How?
Oh, they say all kinds of things. Eccentric. Despite being a relatively small city, it is the lead producer of magical items for the kingdom.
Okay.
And so they have an overrepresentation of highly skilled craftsmen and artisans, and that just creates this hoity-toity kind of nose up in your face culture. They kind of form their own little micro thing, and they just kind of do their own deal. The garrison there, whereas it is fully stocked, it is weak in the sense of actual defenses, from my understanding.
Okay. Well, I need.
Of course.
So I'm gonna go find party members and
Back for
let them know that I think we should head that way.
Everything's falling apart.
Life is in shambles.
My degree.
Sorry, excuse me.
Everybody's tired today.
Should be. Have a day off.
First try. I'm a fucking god.
From the clock. That's why you named your bear Chad.
You are chosen at least.
Yeah. You get it. Chad Bearswick.
So,
Bear.
finalization on the excursion crew. What are we looking at?
So I'm gonna go wake up Oozle. I'm just gonna walk in the door and dump a flask on his head.
What time?
Right after that. So I probably, I wake up a little later, but not like super late.
So you're still in the morning?
Yeah.
He does not wake up.
He's like everyone that sleeps with Terry Crews and White Girls. He's just stuck, you know, like
Gonna need that.
they're in a wheelchair for
Gonna need
a
that
day or
lesser
two.
restoration,
Yeah.
not me.
He's in a recovery coma.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then I leave him alone, I guess.
I'm gonna see her do that. Put a jar.
Just like at the foot of the bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little protein snack.
Protein snack.
Gotcha.
Protein, sugars.
Back some of
Little
those
recharge.
nutrients he loves.
And then I'm gonna go find Mark.
Yeah, he is. He's out. He's doing just some kind of morning training. Nothing too crazy or anything.
Hey Mark. So when Oozle wakes up, how would you feel about going and killing some more Mad Kingsmen and saving some kids?
There's nothing I would enjoy more.
I figured. Yeah, so as soon as Oozle wakes up, we'll gather everybody else and then we'll off real soon after that.
I will pack my things.
Back for
Of course.
Gore. We'll find Dora, maybe.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of asking around. She's been spending time at your bar.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. You head down that way. She was passed out upstairs. Takes a little while, but she rouses out of bed eventually. Gets her bagpipes ready. We're going? Or you require something?
Yeah, do you, I don't know, are you interested in going on an adventure with us? We're,
Oh. I've traveled many a months to get here. Been on a wonderful little deal of adventures. Met some fun people. I like hitting the road.
okay.
It always gives you good stories.
It does. We're hoping to go save magical children.
That will make an epic song.
They really will. And hopefully, you know, good with you. Are you good with kids? It's like you're...
Oh, well.
That's a touchy subject.
I can most certainly play music the kids like.
We might need that. These are going to be traumatized children.
I will go through my music books.
Plays like bagpipes, Slipknot.
Yeah, so we're going to leave here
That's
soon
worse.
if you want to come up to the Bailey when you've gathered all of your things.
I'll be there.
Perfect. And then I go and I find these two Muppets.
This Muppet is probably out digging more moat.
More
Very
moat.
slowly.
More moat.
I helped it once.
Did you?
I bought a shovel and everything.
Yeah, bought a shovel and
Yeah.
everything.
Are
It's
you
quite
out
the
there
investment.
now? What are you doing
No, I was at the
at the Bailey?
Was it the Bailey?
Bailey with you guys.
Yeah, should I go out to find Badger?
Yeah, go rally the troops.
Yep. So, you ready to go save some kids?
Yeah. Are we getting more? No. Do we need more kids?
Well, we need to stock up the orphanage.
Gotta
Yeah,
meet,
I guess.
gotta meet those quotas, not I mean.
I guess-
Whoa! They just got a lot less chivalrous. Oh, we need to stock up the orphanage.
Oh no.
That's one way to put it, I guess.
I mean, we just murdered a ton of people. We're doing a good job. Like,
Yeah, we're stocking orphanages, dude. Or at least one.
We're building an orphanage. We need children to put into it.
So we're gonna go steal them.
That's a good point.
from a camp.
You know, if Derek's building this orphanage,
And
he
make
does
them
need children
orphans.
to,
Sorry, that was
you know, make it useful.
Yeah.
God.
But no, they won't really be under our care unless there's like a super dope one. And then we might take
Where are we getting these children from?
There was, like Caroline mentioned, the one kid that could potentially be teleporting.
From the
Tavern
camp,
pickups?
you know, where all the kids were being taken and murdered.
Oh, those kids. Yeah, absolutely. No, okay, yeah, let's go.
Okay, cool. We're just waiting for Uzel to wake up from his night.
I left him a jar of peanut butter for a protein snack, so he'll go to go right as he wakes up. Yeah. He wants some
Just like
peanut
a
butter, by the
loaf
way?
of bread and a jar of peanut butter.
I love Knossi loves peanut butter
You
too.
want you
Yeah. No, where's the peanut butter?
reach in my bag
Yeah.
holding and just like pull out, like how big are they? Like this big, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you
pretty
take
pretty
one of
stocky
these to
jars.
Knossi? He's hanging out with Zuma.
Wait, hang on. I unscrew the lid and I like break out a chocolate bar and I dip my chocolate in the peanut butter.
There you go.
You discover something
Nice.
wonderful today.
I didn't know you could do that.
I can sell this.
Sell this.
You probably don't even know what chocolate is.
No, I was there. She bought
Oh,
it.
that's right.
As you guys are
Yes.
outside the city walls having this conversation, you notice something strange as you've been digging and as you guys have kind of been hanging out over the course of this. You're noticing a lot of men with lumber moving down Main Street, just kind of going south of the big mill over by town. And you see that there's a lot of folk gathering in this field.
Do they look like
Huh.
they're from Hunter's Haven? or-
No,
Oh.
not at all.
Huh.
Strange.
There is a group of very obviously just kind of like farmer tenant workers that have been hired. They're leveling out the ground right now. They're moving stones. They're moving lumber onto the area. And then there's kind of this group of men in black robes speaking quietly amongst each other and kind of just looking on to this project.
I'm gonna. What are you guys building?
They kind of look your way and,
Guess I'll
oh,
come with.
yeah.
Not gonna let her.
Okay, you guys all approach.
Asking
That
something.
changes the dynamic a little bit.
I mean, I would.
All of mine.
You, I mean, you're
Ask them where their permit is.
you're a bunny, so like,
I'm a dire badger.
are you a badger right now?
Yeah, digging.
Yeah, they kind of stop for a minute. They look over you
Tunnel.
very suspiciously. And finally, one of the men, very large, standing about 6'5", very broad-shouldered, stocky fella,
That's not that big.
just kind of like places his hand. All the other guys are very thin, lean-built kind of fellas. Puts his hand on the guy's shoulder that's kind of giving you a little bit of grief and kind of steps forward a little bit and removes his hood. Very plain, kind of unassuming looking man. In fact, I need a will save from you.
Oh shit.
I love it.
And from you, since you're there as well.
20.
20.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
14.
In fact, the longer you guys look at him, the less facial features you seem to be able to remember. All the way down to like, you don't even exactly know what color his eyes are as you're having this conversation.
Interesting.
And he looks upon you guys and says, "It's not a worry. My association has a deal with the good lord of this area,
Yeah, that would be us.
in part. And whereas we haven't had the pleasure of dealing directly with you yet, we are well known to Haraway and more recently to Uzo.
Uzel told you guys to do this?
We have leave to build our headquarters here.
Oh, see, why didn't you just say that? Like, that's all I needed to know. We're building a headquarters. Okay, cool. I'll be on my way. Like, we didn't need to do all of this, man.
It's-
Headquarters.
Everybody just needs to be cautious in our line of business. I've
You're
heard good
building a
things.
headquarters.
And he extends a hand, and you can't seem to remember what color his skin is.
Strange. I reach.
Thelmar, it's a pleasure. And you?
I'm gonna do it. Take his hand.
Yeah.
Sorry, she gets a little
Very firm grip.
antsy sometimes.
Must be Itzeli
Yes.
and the new guy.
New guy. Yep, I'm gonna call you that.
Call me
I
that.
prefer a first name basis, since we're going to be working so closely together
You
here in the
call
near
me
future. Dear. I don't think I will. I have no real business using fake names. I did not give you one. And if we're to form a close friendship, as of course we very well need to,
East, just tell him your freaking name.
East,
Yeah, because he called you.
it's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you. Belmar, was it?
No. There is no need to be concerned here with what we do, and we will not be harming you in any way. As a matter of fact, people like us should be sticking together these days.
Sounds good, man. Well, as long as you're not like.
Were you woke, bro?
People.
just winks at
He just
me.
gives you a little wink, and you can't remember what his nose looks like.
I know. Ellie wouldn't know.
It's your fault for not telling anybody.
You met this
That
guy.
you made the deal with the Thieves Guild, and that their leader was going to come by, and he's God-woken, and that they're going to be building there.
I remember the whole Thieves Guild building the fucking headquarters thing. I completely spaced the whole Godwoken thing. So yeah, well.
Shame.
Now that I know.
I probably have
Put it in my
got
notes
me all
somewhere.
sketched out.
I have
over
so
here
many
and shit.
fucking notes.
Can your druid speak in wild form?
When she wants
If
to.
she wants to.
It is a pleasure, I'm sure.
It's not.
I understand being suspicious of strangers. I appreciate the professionalism. Is there anything else that we can help you with?
No, just wanted to know what you guys were doing.
Wonderful. If you have any need, you may find us here.
Want some peanut butter?
What are these guys?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh, it's the Thieves Guild.
Oh, it's the Thieves Guild.
Do they speak? Any of them speak Thieves Guild or not Thieves?
Sylvan.
Sylvan.
Oh, you're in Sylvan? Shit.
Do you speak Sylvan? You speak Sylvan, don't you?
I speak bear, bro.
Oh, no. Never mind.
You didn't
You didn't hear that.
Okay, not.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't have. As you guys kind of are talking to each other, one of the scrawnier guys kind of gives him a little nod. And he just kind of smiles and nods back. And you forget the shape of his head.
Fucking weird, bro.
Oh, it's all part of my sport talent. Terribly sorry. I have a knack for mental magics.
Okay. I've got a sport talent too, but it's not very great.
Have you spent any time training it?
I don't want to.
Maybe he should. You think Maria could learn anything from someone like that? Oh, how's she been training with him?
The apprentice that you sent for the few days. I had heard about that from some of the lads. She, of course, only participated in rudimentary beginner's level courses.
Yeah, she didn't really care for it that much.
From
So
my
I'm gonna send her
understanding of
back.
her magic as well, we wouldn't be a good match.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, the Thieves Guild in general, absolutely, we could have use for someone with those kind of talents.
Yeah.
But,
she didn't care for it, so I'm not gonna force her to.
understandable.
Oh, you're the
I won't press
Thieves
the
Guild.
issue.
This guy.
Yes, and I would
get it.
appreciate if you didn't advertise it too heavily.
Like we're advertised, we're talking to the Thieves Guild.
No, they're here. But
And that our,
Who? The Thieves Guild?
of course. Hey, can I tell you something really quick?
Like pull out
Oh.
a jar of peanut.
He's gonna mind whammy your
Put my
ass.
hand in that
Yeah,
shit.
and he leans in and he whispers something. I need a will save.
Yeah, mind whammied it is.
Mind whammy. It's gonna happen.
My boy just said, and no.
22.
22
22.
barely does not succeed. Just like in Men in Black, there is a bright little flash behind your eyes. You've just been zoning out this whole time. You walked up with your friends and
Just like hand.
and you remember Idzeli saying like, "Oh, totally cool. That's all you had to say." And then you're like, "Oh, okay, cool. My job here's done. These guys are on the up and up."
I see which. Good move.
I don't like using it on new friends.
What are we talking about?
Professional courtesy. You don't seem to have a whole lot of interest.
You don't care?
You don't care? You're eating peanut
Yeah.
butter.
That's
Best
the
peanut butter you've ever had in your life.
Everything being
Yeah.
said just kind of seems to wash over the top of your head.
Did you want some
kind
peanut
of
butter?
in one ear and out the other. He just kind of holds out a hand to you. And, "Oh, I'm all right, friend, but thank you."
So, I mean, since we're all buddies now,
Look at that protein.
we're gonna be
Nice.
leaving town for a short amount of time.
I hadn't heard of that.
Yeah, that's because I just decided it.
Good job.
If you just like, seem super sus, want to keep an eye out for it. Let
In
us know when we
town
get back.
or in another town?
No, just here. If anything that's going on that's out.
You have the intelligence of our association at your disposal.
What's their association?
So yeah, that was.
Not important, really.
We'll go before too many more questions are asked.
We'll be seeing you around.
Sounds good. Come on.
You sure that's just peanut butter? Are you good, dude?
Who did we just talk to?
Hand in the forgetful sauce.
Who was that? What happened?
Are you okay?
I think I'm pretty good.
Okay.
So we're gonna go back to the Bailey. Come on, Ace. Let's go to the Bailey.
Okay, did we find out what they were doing over there?
Yeah, they're just making a new building. They're great. Everybody loves new buildings.
For their
That new
association?
building smell. Yeah,
What's their association?
new building association.
Oh, so they build new buildings.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Gotta love that new building smell. All right, let's.
Yeah, okay.
You guys get back to the Bailey, a little bit of time passes. Oozle, you're sore, my guy. Full body workout to the max. You're sore, you're feeling it. There's a jar of peanut butter at the foot of your bed, though.
I'll fucking destroy that picture.
Yeah, absolutely. May is gone.
I'll settle myself with that mercy fatigue and
You have no mercies available. You are out of magical energy today.
fuck. Okay, that's fine.
She sucked you dry.
Yep. All right, cool.
And then took all your magic.
So,
I
it'll be
hate
worth
you.
it.
You should take your mask, bro.
Right, yeah. We'll fucking wake up, get a good stretch in,
Oh,
destroy that peanut
Great
butter.
reminder that
Stretching
children
feels
should not be
terrible right
watching this stream.
yeah.
Parental advisory warning.
A little late, but it's there.
I gotta set on Twitch every time you log on. It should be like, "Hey, adult content. You cool with that?"
Mostly for this, not really for My Hero as much.
Have you heard the joke?
I said as much.
It's not tangled into the plot, but boy, we say some fucked up
It's-
stuff on
Oh, I know the group. I can imagine.
Dude, our viewers were going off that last session.
Yeah.
Yeah, the anniversary stream was crazy.
Like, good job, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
At least you're still fucking yoked, bro.
Oozle limps out of the bedroom. You guys are all kind of in the main meeting hall. You've got Mark and Adora now rallied. They've got their stuff ready and are currently meeting each other.
That works.
Oozle! I'm gonna smack one in the chest. Yo.
Fortitude save.
Uh, 20, 34.
You're able to keep your legs under you just fine, but there is like this horrid wheeze that you make.
How was it last night? Did you get that jar of peanut butter I left you? Yeah. Put some fire back in your loins. You want some more? I bought it.
kind of.
With my bear.
You guys don't know any better.
I bought it with my bear. Sure. I named him Chad, by the way. Yeah.
He didn't have a better name than that?
Bears don't have names. Except for this one. His name is Chad.
Okay.
You want some more of that peanut butter, by the way? Yeah. Just reach in my bag of holding. I don't know if we've ever used it up until this point, but...
No, it's just been storing your stuff.
Jar of peanut butter.
That bag is way too small to be holding that jar of peanut butter. What the fuck is that? Where'd you get that?
It's my peanut butter bag. It's my peanut butter bag! And like, as I say that, I'm gonna take like a big glob of peanut butter and just like, shh.
Like Simba the Dire Badger.
Just right on the snout.
Licks it away against her will.
Oh.
You're just overwhelmed with the compulsion.
Yes.
Oh my god. This bag of holding will only be used for peanut butter.
I'll get more peanut butter, goddammit.
Instead of pocket sand, it's pocket peanut butter. Fucking glob at somebody.
Glob of peanut butter at someone.
Oh fuck.
Incredible.
So what the fuck are we doing?
We're off to save the kids.
Camp.
Oh.
Camp kids. Save camp kids.
Camp, camp.
Have
Camp,
fun
camp.
summer camp.
It's not a fun summer camp, no.
That
Granted,
lone
they never
tower is up near there, yeah.
Yes, yeah. So I talked with Raymond earlier, and basically what he's thinking is it's going to be like just north of the lone tower, but not like too far north because he knows the area that's farther north than that. So like about a day, maybe two of searching above the lone cabin, not lone cabin.
Lone tower.
Lone tower. But don't go too far north of that. So he said, like, follow the road to Lead Shire and, like, dip off. Would probably be our best route.
Okay. Do we know about the defense of the lone tower?
Not good. Probably don't want to go there. Lots of magic boys. I don't really care for magic boys. And,
How good are their patrols around?
you know, I don't have that much information, okay? It's a lot.
I'll like wait for Raymond to come back.
Oh, by the way, Uzo, you know something about an association of buildings? Building a building?
There's a lot of people building buildings right now.
Well, it's this particular, she said it was the association of buildings. And they made a deal with you or something?
Friggin' Thieves Guild.
Oh.
But he's dumb.
No.
No. Damn it.
So the
Damn.
God-woken leader fucked with
Get
his
in the
head, so
third
we
time.
didn't remember. And I was just like, I
Dig.
was annoyed. So I was like, oh yeah,
yeah.
they're new buildings.
Yeah, they're building buildings. They're cool.
Oh, they're cool?
Yeah, they're cool.
Okay.
Raymond.
Yeah, a little time passes. You got to send a runner because you guys are at the garrison. He's at the Bailey. He makes his way back down. He's got a couple maps prepared to kind of show you the area.
Just quick question.
Yes.
Do you know about the patrols around Lone Tower? Like, is it just like a tower, or are there walls around the tower?
There are walls
or-
around the tower. There's an entire encampment, basically a small city, sited there. It's all under magical warding. They actually do very little in-person patrolling. So long as you don't get too close, you should be free to move through those woods.
They zoom in that shit.
Magical warding is in like if anything magical approaches it, or like if just any person or anything approaches it.
I don't know how magical wards work. But I know that they have the best in the world.
Alright, my thought is, so yeah, we're not going to attack this place, but what if we send a couple of Thieves Guild dudes to, I don't know, strap some bombs to the base of the tower?
You send Thieves Guild dudes?
Yeah,
But
they're in another
that's where the
city.
kids are, right?
No, they're in the camp away from it.
They're gonna camp to the north of the tower. But like, if we can, you know, hit them where it hurts.
But do
why
we
not?
know if they're all in the camp?
Don't know, Jack.
But anyways,
We gotta go find out.
thoughts on sabotaging the tower? Strapping some like C4 to the base.
I mean, I did have Kay
I've
working
been
on
training a
making
couple of scouts.
Totally did.
It would be wonderful if anybody could get in. It's a military installation. It's highly secured.
We got some sneaky folks.
far as the patrols go, I've been training some scouts recently.
Listen, if a chicken can get into the Pentagon, I can get into the Lone Tower. That's all I'm saying.
As a chicken?
Maybe.
Dire chicken?
T-Rex? That's what you're saying?
The size of that chicken.
So, if we were to like be able to get somebody close enough to it, to the base of the tower, you could be able to get it brought down.
If you could destroy the tower, it would be immensely successful. It would take a lot more than a few small explosives, though. It's very large. Over 15 stories tall, wider around the base than the entire Bailey is here.
A lot of big booms.
That's a lot of people.
So,
Well,
he did say that there was another fort that's less intensive, kind of over here, where the like closer to the Great Plains. We could avoid going on the road to Lead Shire and being seen. Go over here, fuck up this camp, and go back up north. And it's a little bit more difficult to approach that way, but we could.
Scaling the cliffs wouldn't be impossible for a small team. I recommend heavily against assaulting Fort Resort. It is where the strongest of the veterans reside, as it is where most all of the fighting is.
I have that name. Their Fort Resort is special.
It's a little inside joke amongst the men. Of course, the forts don't officially have names. This is just what the men take to calling it. It's a bit of a cruel joke.
Yeah,
like Fort Greene being the one located along the border of the Great White North and being the coldest, most frostbitten hellhole that any man in the kingdom's ever had to serve in. So they call it Fort Greene, you know.
We know a bunch of people who are at Fort Resort, and I just don't remember.
You have met a couple of people who were stationed at Fort Resort.
It's got a nice ring to it. Fort Resort.
My sheets.
It's fun to say.
Go into the notes that haven't been transferred over yet. All right.
I don't think it's anything too terribly important. Nothing that I've like thought of.
Okay.
Right, so then I guess we're back to just like follow the road and.
Yeah, fuck up things along the way. I'm down.
I got scouts, bro.
Well, we want to keep the scouts near the town. If you want to like set up your scouts,
You could send like 2 or 3 of them. Check it out.
yeah.
If there's anything we should watch for on the road.
I just don't know, like.
Oh.
Wait, or are we just gonna go? 'Cause if
'Kay,
we're just gonna
so
go, they're not gonna be faster.
There's a
Yeah, you're right.
Sire
That's what
Michael.
You could just go.
Yeah, you had
He's
met him
a-
very briefly. I don't think you ever...
He's a. I have a plant mancer.
Plantmancer, yeah.
He's stationed at Fort Resort. There's a Sir Rico, who's a demolition expert. Basically, he makes things go boom.
Yeah.
And
He seems like a good guy to have.
there is a Vikel there, Doug Vikel.
Do you need to
Yeah.
kill him?
Pretty sure that was it. Yeah, that's all I had. Okay. Sorry, that name was just familiar, and I knew I had stuff on it.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so yeah, we can go have a chat with our friends, see if they have anybody
I guess.
that they think is sneaky enough to get close enough to it, and then have them work with hey, maybe while we're going around fucking with camps.
See if they can't slip something by.
Yeah. Because like
Okay.
we were talking about before, if we can, I don't know, have an attack, quote unquote, happening there, that could divert troops away from Bronze. So I mean, it's worth a shot just asking them.
Have to be pretty close. Oops. So that, I mean, like if we were like flying over as something, covering, we'd definitely close it to the town. I think that would work, but
Pamphlets? What?
No.
Oh,
Yes, we're dropping pamphlets
We're
on
dropping
the lone
pamphlets
tower.
on the lone tower. This military installation.
Fuck the
You
Mad
never
King.
know. There might be a couple fucking rabble rousers in there. You never know.
Rabble.
Like, you know what? Fuck this place.
Mad King took our job.
Back to the past.
Says
Yeah.
all the employed people.
So yeah, let's go save some kids.
You're
Save the
taking
kids.
Adara?
Yep, I'll wait for Adara to come on.
Yeah.
And Aslo.
And Aslo. Aslo is excited for his first mission, especially after getting a brief description and understanding that those woods are still types of woods that he's familiar with.
Oh, you're taking the kid?
Yep.
Okay.
What are you looking at me? He's not my kid.
No, look at this one.
You
It's her
just
kid.
kind of look at him. Because I followed your eyes over to Donald, and I'm like, oh wait,
Oh,
it's
wait.
mine.
It's me.
It's my kid, right?
We're talking to me.
I'm included.
We have many children. All right. We
Spend a little time packing some bags.
yeah,
and
packing some bags. I'll go talk with our friends, see if they have anybody who they think is good enough to do something
Yeah,
like
you
that.
go meet Thelmark. He
Yeah.
laughs at you at that proposal. It's the single most secure government installation that, besides the capital of Gold Shire itself. I don't think that it's possible to infiltrate that place.
That's fair. Figured it'd be worth asking.
But it's a pleasure to meet you officially.
Oh yeah, you too. Pleasure.
Yeah, big handshake. You can't remember what this man looks like.
Oh, don't I get a save for it?
Not really.
Oh,
I've let them roll for theatrics with that.
oh, okay. But I have such good save.
You get a will save when he actually casts a spell on you.
Okay. But all right. Well,
Roll better than the 2.
And you're chosen by the gods.
indeed. Here you are too.
Yes, Loki smiles upon me.
No
It's
wonder. Tricksty boy.
got Ares and Kali at the moment. Got a solid twofer.
Powerful couple,
Yeah. Do the job. Helps me kill people.
I'm sure.
Well, try, if you can, send a runner down to chat with our alchemist. He's in the process of making explosives. And
The gnome at the bar.
yeah,
You know, a lot of people send complaints about the upper story of that place during the day. Foul smells, weird explosions, noises in the middle of the night. If that's where you're hiding your alchemist, which you just confirmed it is, I personally would recommend
Maybe a better
moving him
place.
elsewhere.
yeah. I honestly hadn't thought about that. I'm sure there's space in the Bailey. All right, yeah. Good talk. We'll figure that out. But anyways, yeah, try to get with our alchemist, and like I said, he's making explosives for the impending invasion of our
Yes, it would
rabble of the
be
town.
mighty unfortunate if we finished construction on our new guild hall just to get invaded and thrown back into the shadows.
Yeah, it would really fucking suck. So yeah, get with him, see if there's I don't know, any sneaky trap places you could set some explosives while stop this army from coming through.
I have some men I can put on that.
Perfect. All right. Well, suppose we're off to save some children. Good meeting you.
Likewise.
Before we leave, can I get some health potions from Kay?
You're looking for health potions?
Yeah.
I thought you guys wanted explosives.
Well, I just want like a couple.
Well, I
Do you
didn't really
any,
have.
like in stock.
I didn't really have anything prepared for that. However, luckily for you, some of the explosives that I made were mixed wrong and failed, and those can work like healing potions.
Is that how it works?
Well, sort of.
How like?
He pulls out like 5 potions. They're a little off color.
He goes, you can drink that, it'll probably make you feel better.
What else would it do?
Oh, I don't know. I never drank one. I don't drink failed explosives.
Smart guy. You know, I'll take it.
You do so.
No, like normal healing potion.
If you guys don't ask Kay to be making them, he won't be making them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll just put down 5 health potions, question mark.
Cool.
Solid.
Sure, that'll come in handy.
5 health potions, comma, explosive, question mark.
Yeah. You keep a decent little note on that.
And then I think, anybody else need to grab anything else before we go, or?
I want to bring my
I'm bringing
Bring
Altivo
Chad.
too. I'll be riding.
Don't you have
Altivo.
Altivo?
Yeah,
Your
but I'll
companion,
be riding
Chad
him, and I'll have
Brimstone.
Cerberus in a carry
Yeah.
companion.
Cool. You guys set forth. Blind girl, little hunter boy.
Probably blind girl
Blind
on
girl
the horse
riding
with
with me,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do we know how long it's gonna take us to get there?
You got a halfling. You're about a good week and a half's journey. If you're moving at a comfortable pace, don't run into any obstacles or anything like that. Stick to roadways and easier access.
Honestly, I feel like as we're doing that, we'll just be like keeping an eye out for like, I don't know, small Mad King outposts and just fucking with them a little bit.
Yeah. Heading up the first couple
Poke
of
the bear,
days,
so to speak.
because you're about 5 days out from Leadshire,
Mhm.
from where you're walking from, at a walking pace at least. Those days, those pass super smooth. There's nothing going on. You're in your territory, if not neutral territory, more or less. Fine. And you find yourselves where the main road kind of turns over. It very quickly turns into cityscapes all along that kind of eastern side of the road. The poison swamps to the west look disgusting and horrifying, and nothing grows there. Just this wretched black water seeping through rotted, decayed plant life.
Can we,
And
like,
it goes for miles. You cannot see the other side.
and like, how far is that away from like the road that we're on? Is
It's
it like a?
there's maybe like a half-mile buffer zone, but it's like grass doesn't even really grow. It's just dirt.
Okay. I was thinking we just like, as we're going past, just get a little flask and scoop up the sludge for Kay.
You get, I mean, a half-mile detour isn't crazy.
Just along the way, just
Yeah.
something for him to look at.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, what the fuck?
When you approach the poison swamps, I need both a fortitude save and a will save from everybody that goes.
Okay. And while we're doing this, like, since we're gonna be out for a couple of days, I would want to use nature's paths each day.
You're on a roadway currently.
Okay.
Yeah, so nature's
So,
path wouldn't help
yeah,
you, but
okay,
once you get
that's
past
fine.
Leadshire, absolutely.
So, okay.
You said a fortitude and will.
Fortitude and will for going near the poison swamps.
Got a nat 20 for fortitude
Okay,
and a 23.
you're all right.
9 for fortitude and 20 for will.
You are sickened by the noxious fumes coming from this.
23 fortitude, 28 will.
Good.
25 fortitude and a nat 20 at a 35 will.
Good. No ill effects. Nvidia pukes.
You good over
No.
there?
No.
Rabbit?
Oh God. What the?
Oh.
Adara pukes.
Is it the swamp?
I think it's a swamp.
It kind of smells gross.
Asmo follows you guys for like the first quarter mile, takes like a sniff in the air, and he just kind of like hovers away a little bit.
Don't go too far.
I'm gonna scout ahead, guys.
Aslan, what are you doing over there?
Looking.
You know about Dara? She's puking.
She's fine.
I'm not first aid trained.
Love it.
It's not my
Okay.
job.
If you bring her over here, though, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know if she can really move. You should probably come check her out.
You got a horse?
I got a bear.
Yeah, I just want to pick up a little.
Yeah,
scoop
you
of
take your
sludge.
little scoop. Like,
I don't know.
it is
Ew.
almost like a pudding, and less like a water.
Ew. Uzo, why are you grabbing that?
I don't know. Seems poisonous. Kay might be able to do something with it. got an invasion coming.
Just all of everyone's thrown up here. I don't know. It seems bad.
Exactly, seems bad. Let's fucking take a little bit of it. See what can.
Yeah, he did say he wanted to come up to the place.
Yeah, he was
Wow,
interested.
So there you go.
Yeah, no, and Biddy is an absolute baby when she pukes, so she just she throws up and just rolls over her legs in the dirt.
Guys. Yeah.
Are you just rabbit right now?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Be gentle.
Rabbit
Put her
seat.
on the horse.
This little puke-covered rabbit.
With much more puke than theoretically speaking a rabbit
Yeah.
should be able to hold. Yeah, we'll just mosey back
Yeah,
onto the main
you
road.
back. It doesn't take too terribly long for some of those ill effects to kind of leave your body, but there is this, for the rest of the day, this kind of lingering, just unsettlingness after that experience.
Kind of like, after you feel better from a hangover, but you're not
But you're
quite
actually
better.
not. Yeah, you're not
You're
actually
actually
better.
not, but you can go to work.
Yeah, exactly. You can drive and go to work, but you're not okay.
Not okay. Everything's okay. Everything's not okay.
And at the end of the 5th day, you guys find yourselves upon the gates of Leadshire. You'd see these oblong, strange wooden half-stone walls that seem to jet and spike in random directions, and over the top of them you can see all manner of rooftops peeking out, taller than most buildings that you've ever seen. And there is, since you guys are at the south, there's a big south gate. There is no gatehouse. It is just a section of wall that is just gone, and in the middle there is a little kiosk. The road does continue. There's a road that goes all the way around the town, because on the other side of the road are villages, and they look very regular. But then there's just this mile, half mile of nothing, and then Leadshire proper. And it seems as if the poison swamps themselves seem to seep from underneath the walls of the place and ooze towards the ocean.
From underneath Leadshire?
Yes.
They fucking did this? What kind of place is this? Where the hell are we?
Gonna pat the rabbit and be like,
Don't patronize me!
we'll get to it. We'll get to it. It's next on the list.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Aslo kind of looks unsettled at the place. I've never been much of one for cities.
So we trying
Yeah.
to go
Why I
in
left
this.
They're not too
Scandinavia.
No,
City?
no, we're at
Okay.
some point, yeah, but not right now. Unless anybody.
Yeah, we need to take them down. This is unacceptable. Look what they're doing to the land.
We're saving.
They created all these
Saving-
swamps and shit. They made me throw up, man.
Saving the children, and then we'll take over the town. We have
I
to worry
would,
about
I
the
would
first
suggest
town.
we would go in disguised if we go in at some point.
Mark just kind of leans against his halberd and he goes, "You know the weirdest thing? They don't sell real estate in this city anymore."
Hmm.
Yeah, when me and the wife were looking for a better place, we'd considered moving up to a couple of the little villages around here, but there was nothing ever for Leadshire proper. I'm glad.
Yeah, seems kind of gross.
We
Yeah.
could just burn it down.
We'll
Just
cross,
set the whole thing on fire.
we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Onward. Keep on going past lead.
You guys just continue down the road and then hit right through some of the small towns and then into the wood when it starts.
Mhm.
Just shake my little rabbit fist at the town as we
Okay.
pass by.
Yeah.
You tell.
Adara gets a really concerned look on her face as you guys pass town, and she leans over to you and goes, "That's where I saw Lucian.
What? What's he
Yeah.
doing here?
He's not here right now, but in the future he will be."
How do you know how far in the future?
It feels soon.
Why would he come here? This place is awful.
Yeah, I don't know. But this is the place.
Maybe I need to send him another message.
Probably.
You guys mosey forth. A couple days pass, staying at small little inns here or there, and you quickly find yourselves entering the woods, where now you and Aslo are going to be able to really help the party navigate.
How thick are these woods?
They don't start off too terribly thick. They start off very well managed, almost like a family campsite kind of woods, because this is a very densely populated area that you're now entering. as you head more easterly, especially, the woods start to get denser and you start to see signs along trails and pathways. It's like, hey, government property, no further tourism or anything like that. No hiking trails beyond this point, military access only.
Dope.
Which you guys promptly ignore and walk past. Yeah.
I'll like flip off the sign as we go. Aslo just points out to it like, hey man, I think we should keep going.
Mark chuckles at that.
I pull out a jar of paint that
Peanut
I had from
Yeah.
going into our store, and
Yeah.
I just pass it over to Aslo. He knows what to do.
You can see a sly little smile on his face and kind of sulks away from the party. Starts painting all kinds of profanities on the signs.
Yeah.
He likes that.
We like that.
And we begin the part where you guys are going to have to actively search.
Yes. Do you want to fly above? Or do you think...
Yeah, so we have a couple options. I did want to cast Nature's Paths, which is super helpful. It's going to help us find the easiest way through the wilderness, and I can cast it on up to my level of other creatures. Okay. So the whole party should be good. But I can also fly around and get some info if we want to do that at the same time.
An aerial view is always
Yeah.
better usually.
Yeah, you can cover a lot more ground, and especially if it's going to be a big military complex. If it's above ground, all you really got to do is look for an area of clear trees,
Yeah.
and it'll stand out pretty
Yeah.
easily.
So I'll cast Nature's Paths on everybody so that you guys have that and you can get through easily, and then
Yeah.
I'll kind of go ahead.
You guys do also have Aslo. Aslo's got his ability to go around. He can enhance his eyes in a couple different ways. At this point, he can far see. He can kind of like almost a microscope view. And he's got the night vision that he can activate as well. Climbing up into a tree, doing a little scouting that way would be helpful. And Adara, of course, being the master scry and future teller. If you ask the correct questions and steer her in the right direction, you could get some valuable information.
Bear.
You have a bear.
And bears have great smell. He leads you to a beehive chock full of honey.
I also have green sight prepared. If anyone has green sight, it gives you the ability to see through plants up to 60 feet in front of you.
Oh, put that on.
Up to 60 feet
He
would
can
not
probably,
be useful for
Yeah, he can
Aslo.
do that already. Or something similar.
He can't exactly do that, but if he climbs up a tree,
Yeah.
he's pretty well
But
trained
if
in
someone
the forest.
wants that, they can have it.
Are we trying?
That's
to,
much more useful for like really dense jungle.
Are we trying to like split up and do this, or are we trying to all stay together?
Well,
I was planning party stay together.
Yeah.
You're flying above, and then Aslo up ahead.
There's
Like,
Send
scouting
Aslo a little ahead as well.
yeah, and then
That's fine.
do you want to do it like close together or like spread out? Maybe
In a line.
like a line, maybe like 30 feet.
Yeah.
Each person, something like that.
that's fine.
Each person within easy sight of the next person.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. As
You
soon
most
as we
certainly
agree
can.
on that, I want to go for the honey.
Yeah. You and Chad immediately break ranks and go raid a beehive.
Yeah.
I look at Adara, and I ask her, Adara, which way do we need to go to get to the camp with the children?
That's a complicated question. There's lots of paths that take you there. Some could take longer than others. I'm not very good at timing, but there are. I do have one very strong lead, and it's strange. I feel like going in this general direction leads very soon to NVIDIA being upset. But it's not for any kind of reason that I can make sense of.
Yikes.
Well, we should probably go that way then and find out what's going on up here.
Okay. You follow that lead?
I'll tell Adara just to keep her feelers out if she
Of course.
senses any
And we
enemies.
all have our sending stones, right?
Yeah.
You guys do have your sending stones now, yes.
How many jars of honey could I?
Oh, probably only like one,
Like
two.
one.
It's still spring, you know.
The wild bees don't mash.
They really,
like
yeah, they really don't overproduce their honey like that.
As much as I can, put it into.
Yeah, you do so. You got peanut butter and honey now.
Yeah, that's good shit.
That's what I had for dinner.
Now I kind of want a sandwich.
Yeah. That's what I did. That's what I did. You're doing some scouting?
Yeah,
Perception.
solid.
Along with that
At this
as well.
point, have we reached the point of forest that it's like
Oh,
super dense to where
Damn, bro.
being on horseback probably isn't?
That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'll
Wait,
shrink down. I'll Tebow.
Perfect.
20 perception.
20 on your perception. It takes a little time flying over. Immediately, though, taking to the air, something really catches your eye. Just to your south and your east, a massive stone tower rises up in this cleared area of cliffside. You could presume, of course, the lone tower. It takes a good couple hours, and after some relaying of Adara's hint and a direction and stuff, you find a clearing. And there is a small facility, just 4 wooden walls, towers on each side, and a small kind of stone hut. And how close do you fly?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Well, I don't want to get too close because if this place is full of arcanists, I'm sure they have magical sensors.
Yeah, that would be a fair assumption.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm just a little falcon by myself.
Fucking
Air raid sirens
Yeah.
start.
Air raid sirens, the surface
Flat
to air
guns
missiles
begin.
Kind of. I don't know, maybe 10 feet back
Falcon
from
bobbing
where
and
the tree
weaving.
line ends.
Okay, so you get close to the clearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do see upon
Can I
the
roll
walls.
a stealth?
Yeah, that would be great.
Solid.
You can try.
Hey, that's a good one. Okay. 29.
29, fantastic. You stay low, you stay in some trees, kind of hop around here there. You can't see over the walls with that kind of sneaking around, that more conservative approach. But upon the walls, you do every now and then see a couple guards in green tabards. They seem to be rather lazily watching the outside. Don't seem to be too terribly concerned with anything going on in the woods today. Did you roll a specific perception?
No.
For trying
it
to
was just
identify?
when
Do you
I started
desire to?
fly out. Yeah.
Now that you say something.
No,
No,
If the DM asks to roll a perception, you roll a damn perception.
that's better. That's a 26.
Waiting for the day where like somebody just says, "No, I'm good."
Yeah. Yeah, no, it
I've
just
heard
depends
it
on the
many a times.
situation. Yeah.
You want to roll a
26.
perception? Nah.
26. You kind of case around the joint. The tower to the kind of northeastern quarter, the furthest from you guys, is thicker. It's a full round tower instead of just
Stick with 3.
thick with 3 Cs. There's rooms inside of there, you know, not just like a stairwell and a platform for some archers. It's its own. It's basically the keep of the place. For a brief moment, as a couple of guards are hanging out on top, you catch sight of a dark-skinned man with dreadlocks.
Hey, do I recognize him? He
You
sounds,
might.
You
sounds
might.
like fucking, what's his name, River?
No.
Who was it? With the-
Yes. Yes.
No, just yeah, that does sound familiar though.
I was like, Splits, yeah.
Oh, dude, just go in there and have a little chat with him. Hey, man, how's it going? What you doing over here?
Land on his shoulder.
Little hair flip, eyelid bat.
Don't question why I'm here. Just what's going on?
How you
He
doing?
doesn't know me.
No, you know it's a Zelly though. So say,
Yeah.
just send 0 charisma at Zelly in there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Go chat with him. You know.
I got instead of 0, she's got the bendy stride.
our 2 charisma at Zelly. Get in there, champ.
And we're going
I just want
to
to talk to him.
take a little 5-minute break or so, and when we come back, we'll start talking about the strategy of approach. See you guys in a bit.